First up is handheld mode, which is the form factor that's most like the hardware that's come before it. In this configuration you attach the two controller portions, the Joy-Cons, to the left and right edges of the screen, and you use the console much like the PlayStation Vita. In fact, the size and shape of the console's analog sticks make it feel a lot like modern Vita, although it doesn't feel as solid because of the joints that exist between the Joy-Cons and the screen. Along the top of the device you've got a slot for game cartridges, a headphone jack, Bluetooth headphones. Headsets are not supported, a volume rocker and a power button. The bottom of the device is a much more Spartan affair. You've got the kickstand for using it in tabletop mode. More on this later. Concealing a small microSD slot which provides the console's expandable storage. Internal storage is limited to just 32 GB, so if you're planning on downloading games rather than buying them, then you're going to want to invest in a microSD card. Capacities up to 2 TB are theoretically supported. The detachable Joy-Cons have a lot going on. The right-hand side has the classic A, B, X, Y button configuration that Nintendo has used on and off since the SNES. An analog stick, slightly awkwardly placed underneath the face buttons, and 2 shoulder buttons. There's a small plus-shaped button which acts as the equivalent of the Wii U's start button, and a home button for reaching the consoles at system-level menus. Across on the left Joy-Con it's a very similar story. You've got a minus button that acts as the console's at select button, a share button for taking screenshots and video, in selected titles, an analog stick, 2 shoulder buttons, and the most un-Nintendo D-pad we've ever seen. Instead of the classic cross D-pad Nintendo has utilized since the NES, the left Joy-Con instead has a set of 4 circular buttons that are identical in shape to the face buttons on the right Joy-Con. This decision, which appears odd at first glance, has actually been made so the left Joy-Con can be used as an individual controller, with the D-pad acting as face buttons in this configuration. Again, more on this later.